Okay folks, today we're testing this 1972 Buick Skylark factory AM/FM stereo radio. This radio was only available in the 1972 model year, and you'll see here it's got this little red dot indicator in the center of the dial. You'll see that better when it lights up in this video. But this was the only year that a stereo was offered in the 68 to 72 Skylark. And this radio, I believe it's 70 to 72. You'll see on the side here, model number, it's kind of hard to see, but it's 24AFM1 is the model number there. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. And this radio, just picked it up. It was serviced, it looks like, in 2014 by somewhere out in Michigan. And it's a really nice radio. Other than it looks like they kind of sanded the top of the top cover to clean it up, but no one really cares about that because you're not going to see it. But it looks like it has both of the original transistors here. Both are dated the 47th week of 1971. And yeah, just a real clean radio. This wire right here is the stereo wire, so that's the second stereo output channel. And you'll see more in the pictures, but it's the bottom's got like light surface corrosion on it, nothing major. It's got the original kind of purple colored fader, which is specific to this stereo radio. The chrome nose is awesome. The knobs are really nice. This one's got a little nick on it here, but nothing to write home about. And we're going to test it today. We have it hooked up to the correct speaker, a 12-volt power supply, and an antenna. And I have it tuned in, or I did before I played with it a minute ago, to the first AM station I can get to come in. Now let me tell you, every radio that I test, the reception comes in about the center of the dial, and that's not the fault of the radio, but where I live here, I live deep in a valley, and the AM reception just doesn't come down on these earlier stations. So that's not the radio. I can back it up to show you that. So there's our first station that comes in.
There's a new iPad Air.
But if I come back here, there's just nothing, and that's not the
so basically the same.
That's not the fault of the radio itself. That's just where I live. So anyway.
I think often we talk about femininity and
real nice reception here.
Add Air, which is like one of their faster processors. Hey, wait a minute. That's kind of...
Anyway, there's AM. And another thing I should show you is the dial light turns on. So there's the dial light off, dial light on. Now we'll switch over to FM here. And as I said earlier, when a strong FM stereo signal is tuned in, this light will turn on in the center of the dial. So that's why they call it a red dot stereo. You'll see it turn off and on as we go through the dial, depending on whether there's a strong FM signal. So you see it kind of flashing there a little bit. That's showing you that the FM signal is not very strong.
Frontline is the #1 name in fleet.
See there, it's off. That's because there's no FM signal, and then it turns back on. You can see there's no static when you adjust the deal here. Here's our fader for our stereo. So we go this way, it cuts out. Go this way, it's back in. And what we'll do is we'll turn it back to, or we'll switch the station here from that main output to the stereo output.
Another one's been announced, September the 5th. This is a good one.
We can fade it in and out just like before.
Breaking Benjamin. God, that's another great band.
Just a beautiful factory AM/FM stereo radio. So you can see that dot turning on and off now. Just awesome, awesome. So I should show you the tone works as well.
Vete a casa del alfarero.
Just awesome.
One person was optimistic.
Okay, now I'll show you all the push buttons work here. And then finally I'll show you how to set a push button. So we'll find a station we like. I'm a hippo man, which might be here. So you just pull out on the push button, push it back in. Nope, not the hippo. And then no matter where you go, you can go right back to where you were. Again, I'll show you one more here. A lot of Spanish stations. Okay, we'll do the same button. Okay, again, no matter where we go right back to where we were. Anyway, a very cool, complete 1972 only Skylark AM/FM. Again, this will also fit 70 and 71 models, so if you wanted to upgrade yours and have a radio that fits in exactly like design but was never really available, this is the one. It is an awesome original example, guys, and if you have been looking for one, don't miss it. You probably know how hard these are to find. Thank you.